Yep. You're welcome. All right. Bye.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold up. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hold up. Let me go here first. See if it's all right. There we go. We got it right there.
I'm turning into an old man, yo.
Hell yeah, we are. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You already know, man. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. We in the building today, man. It's Monday, man. We're gonna do a recap of the weekend. I got a couple great topics, as you can see. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up. Chiefs is in the building. You already know, man. But before I go, man, before I start this off, you know how we do it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's bring it back.
Champagne and good vibes.
This is a certified hood classic.
We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian.
This is a certified hood classic.
Let's get it, baby. Shout out to TJ Sauce, my brother. Let's get it, baby. This is where it get. You remember where it started.
Just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse.
Monitors will be up momentarily.
Yeah, we grew up in them houses.
Let's get it, man. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. We lit, man. Shout out to King's Carter Laundry, man. If you ain't hit them up and got your laundry 80 cents a pound, I don't know what you're doing around. Shout out to my brother Joe Leezy and my whole Fit First crew. It's Monday. Let's go, baby. All gas, no break. Today's Trap's first day back in the gym. Let's get it, baby. Oh, yeah, it's about to turn up. Hey, Mac, we about to turn up, Mac. Hey, Mac, we about to turn up. Domingo. Julie, Alicia, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We up. Let's get it, baby. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, baby. We full of energy this morning, baby.
That's what the VIP list do.
It's Monday, baby. We got a lot to talk about. So it was a topic on Facebook, so we might as well make it a topic here.
That's the champagne way. That's the champagne nigga, man. We the good vibe niggas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not even needed no.
Shout out to Cashville, my big brother.
It's our turn.
Champagne and good vibes.
Free D Troop, because I ain't seen my brother. I hope he's not locked.
Champagne and good vibes. Place to the bar, my dream trip is white. Trip so crazy. Rain nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money. I'm actually wavy.
Mecca, good morning, Mecca. Grand Rising, let's get it, baby.
Crazy. Pull up with my
Baby, take to LA.
The smoke on
Marathon,
yeah,
that's OG.
Fly to Jamaica, then shoot up to Haiti. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse.
Money counting thousands.
Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them houses. Projects.
Oh yeah,
Champagne and good vibes.
y'all remember this? We was vibing to this.
Champagne and good
You already know. Shout out my brother TJ Sauce. It's my real brother. Real talk.
TJ, we showing up, man. Especially on that part too. They be showing us love.
Yes, they do. Shout out to Big Chop.
Liz.
She don't like using them anyway. You don't like using them anyway.
They don't reach.
Yes, they do reach.
They're tangled up, pause.
Yeah, they are right now. Oh, yes, sir. Now these ones reach. That's not tangled up.
Wrapped around the table.
Yeah, just... Okay.
All right.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
I'll make it happen for you, brother. Grand rising to everybody. Grand rising to everybody, man. Grand rising to everybody. We back. It's Monday, man. How your weekend go, G?
My weekend was excellent.
Oh yeah.
It went according to plan. It was O's birthday. We celebrated.
Happy belated birthday to O. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't get to live 70.
We went out to eat at this expensive restaurant.
Expensive. See Chief's face? Expensive. Expensive. You know what I'm saying?
I told her she talked any shit to me, I'm just gonna
walk out with the bill. Oh no, I would have just walked out.
No. She didn't. She was behaving.
Oh, she was
being a good girl.
Okay. That's being a good girl, Allie. Allie, you being a good girl. Princess, you being a good girl.
This nigga still. Nah, I told her she talked any shit to me.
It was a wrap.
I'm not. I said, I'm gonna hold up this receipt to you.
That receipt is vicious.
She kept saying, I know you're mad. I know.
Hey, yo, so before I get into this topic, right? Because these are the topics that I seen on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Somebody posted, and then somebody else hit me with a couple other topics. But I really want to elaborate on this one because me and Eubanks, we just had differences with this topic. You know what I'm saying? Can a woman or man date someone that has slept around? And can you marry them? Could they be you don't understand what I'm saying? Could you marry them or date them? Somebody that slept around.
This happened.
That's what I'm saying. So, but there's a lot of people. Eubanks said no right off the top.
Well, he's speaking his opinion, but
no, I'm just saying. That's what I said. It's all opinionated.
I gotta speak the factual. What I know, what I see.
All right. So I'm gonna start first, Chief. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say this. It's circumstantial. Now, if you're dealing with a woman that was prostituting, it's different. She slept around with everybody. She was getting money. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle or nothing, but I'm just saying she was getting money. It's different. I can't wife no prostitute.
Some niggas don't think that way.
I'm just saying. That's me personally.
I know.
I know, but some people probably can't. I just can't. You understand what I'm saying? So
I love her.
Yeah, but so now they go into, all right, Trap. What if she's a regular female that slept around with mad dudes? All right, now it's how she did it to me. Now, if she was sleeping with Chief, Joe, Mo down at the same time, I can't date her. I can't marry her if she had a past like that. But if she was
like, give me that shit.
If she was promiscuous, right, Chief, and she young or little or whatever, she was fucking with him for a couple months. She started fucking with him. She started fucking with him for a couple months. Then next year she started fucking with him. If she got a past like that, but she moved around the city, I can still date her. I can still marry her.
I didn't say you couldn't.
No, but I'm just saying because
I know some girls personally. What you just explained, scenario-wise, I personally know girls that I grew up with that used to get down.
And I just say women. I'm not just talking about women. I'm talking about men too. But I'm just speaking from a man's point of view. Yeah. On Facebook, it was from a woman's point of view. I don't even know if it was a woman or. But I'm just saying because it goes for women too. How many of y'all women can sleep with can marry a man that has sold himself for sex, right? Male prostitution, or he just was permitted? Because do we agree it's how you did it? It's how you moved?
It has to do with it. But I'm just saying, everybody got a history.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
I know. I'm just saying, like everybody got a history, and
shut up! Shut up!
And sometimes it's impossible to know anything about everybody's background and history. Anyway,
yeah,
you could date somebody like me, for instance.
No, but if she was fucking mad, you know about it.
I know. I never usually get personal like this, but like I'm gonna say what I've experienced because I ended up having fuck that. I ended up having a kid with somebody like that. I did not know this person's background, history, nothing. But once I did find out, and motherfuckers knew I had like a little boy and shit, they used to like, Chief, who's your kid's mother? I don't know. I used to say, I don't know.
I'm saying, Chief, you don't think that's wrong?
I'm just saying, you don't know.
No. I'm asking you a question.
For me, personally.
No,
you want the honest truth?
Yes. Hell yeah.
No.
You don't believe?
No.
Because you think that she dug her hole, she made her bed that she got lay in?
Well, some of the stuff that you was just saying is part of people's activities and what they do in their lifetime and you know what I'm saying?
Like if you're messing with a girl, I can't marry a girl that everybody ran the train on.
That's what I'm saying.
Some stuff like that. Right. If she messed with more than 2, 3, I can't even say that. Right. I don't
So you can't mess with a girl that had a threesome.
No, I'm talking about.
You said a train.
Like some dudes. So me, you, and Bootney, everybody, that's what I'm talking about.
No, I've seen that too.
So what happens, you bring your girl in here, right? and all your boys ran the train on her before.
Oh, man. She can't be my girl.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. You guys is nitpicking now. Nah, I'm saying.
But what if you don't know? If you didn't know?
Soon as she walk in, you walk in with her. You know what niggas is saying. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's with her. Yo, you remember when we...
I've been in that situation.
I hate
Not me being with somebody that was black.
Oh my God.
I've seen that situation in Ted's one night. There was this girl, real quick. She was at the bar, and we're the type of niggas always tell us shit.
Yeah.
So I see this shorty, she's at the bar, right? And she's looking at one of the dudes that she was, was part of the situation. And then the other dude that was part of the situation comes in the bar like 10 minutes later, so now they're both there. And I'm watching her, and she's looking at both of them niggas. Then her boyfriend walks in. Everything switched on track.
Hey, I need to know from females, when you're in the club and you're together, say you're with your girls, and somebody walks in that y'all guys smash. Do y'all say something to each other? Does females do what men do?
Oh.
Does females do what men do? That's why I don't know.
They still acknowledge somebody. They'll say, all right, I mean, they ain't got no beef or no problem, but like, do you think that's disrespectful?
What, when a woman does it?
If it's somebody before you, your shorty smashed before you, say you's out somewhere.
Yeah.
You know about this person, you know about their history, but you see him.
And you see her.
He sees y'all.
Oh, that's awkward.
And then he goes like this. No, wait, look, he goes like this. Look, he smiles at her.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah.
And then she smiles and waves back. Is that disrespectful?
Fucking right it is. Fucking right it is.
Oh, man.
Fucking right it is. That's why I thought I heard my camera go off when I fucking punched. I punched the floor. Eubanks.
Peace.
I got Eubanks on the phone. I know he definitely got a comment on this. What's up, Eubanks?
Yo, she for the street, she for the street. You get where I'm coming from?
Nah, I don't get what you're coming from, but you got to break it down.
Let me break it down. You can't move around in the community uplifting somebody who don't got self-respect for herself. And if she letting everybody smash, come on, what that say about her?
I'm saying,
what if you're that dude that changed her life and her perspective?
What if she was young, Eubanks?
She can give her life to God, but she can't give it to me.
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. He said she can give that life to God, not to me.
So what I'm trying to say is, so Eubanks, you believe that, Eubanks, you hear me? Eubanks. Oh, he got off the phone.
We lost him.
No. He dubbed us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he knew I was coming on, because he knew I had something to say to him. Because let me tell you something, Eubanks. You can't say, so that's the case that every man's for the streets.
People can change.
But you can't be one way, bro.
See, if you're somebody that got a history like that, though, or you got down like that, guy or girl, 9 times, well, not 9 times out of 10, because I've seen females choose dudes that do the damn thing, and they still wholeheartedly.
If we look at it, right? No. All you gotta do is look at it. Look how many people that are in relationships right now, right?
Yeah.
Look at their dude and say, damn, was their dude smashing everybody in the city before her or before he got, and you're gonna say yes. You're gonna say yes. So how can it be good? How can it, the goose is not good? The gander.
What Tupac say?
Yeah. What he say?
What's the song?
I don't know. I don't listen to Tupac.
I get around.
I get around.
Step up.
Get around. No, but I'm just saying, I need to hold up, man. Eubanks ain't running from
Why
this.
you don't listen to Pop?
I got my personal reasons.
Yo, you're crazy.
When you hear my...
Yo, you sound like Harry. You sound like T.I. You know what I'm saying? Jumanji, whatever. I remember Harry threw a fucking... It wasn't even his CD. We wasn't even in his car. He done throw my Tupac CD out the window like a frisbee.
Why you throw your shit off the car?
Because he don't like Pop.
I don't like Pop either.
I don't understand how y'all don't like Pop. Understanding and knowing what he stood for. I don't get that.
Let me tell you why this shit.
And you don't know him personally. You didn't know him personally. So how can you not like Pop? I can put on mad Pop songs and you can't help but the bop.
What Pop song?
Pause. Huh?
What Pop song?
You don't like Hail Mary?
I ain't never heard.
You're lying.
I ain't never heard.
You're lying.
Now you're telling me what I heard.
Come with Hail Mary, nigga, run. Yeah, see, yeah, look at you. Yeah. You're lying. I know you love Pop. You love Pop. This nigga trying to lie and say,
I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting
coochie. All right. We love Pop too. Oh, Eubanks is back. Yeah, Eubanks, man. Why you do that to us, Eubanks?
I had another call. But listen, it don't matter, man or woman. See, you all got to watch the Hollywood Shuffle. If you see that movie,
with Robert Townsend,
you understand the problem.
That was Robert Townsend movie, right?
Yeah.
All right, so hold on, Eubanks. I'm gonna ask the women in the chat. Do the women in the chat, when y'all in the club, right, and a man comes in that y'all slept with, do y'all say that to yourselves?
Of course, they remember the moments. What are you talking about? They're thinking about everything.
Now, Chief,
good or bad.
No, Eubanks. Chief put it a nasty way. He said that I come. No. He said I walk in the club with my lady, right? Yeah. There's the dudes in there that she slept with, and they all wave. I got a problem with that. Are you man. That's a nasty way. That's a nasty way.
From that point on, she's no longer mine. Okay.
Why? This is somebody that she was with before you, but
this is before you.
Yo, you're talking about if she says hi to this dude. This is what you're saying. The angle you're coming from.
I'm saying, listen. Her character speaks whatever. Okay, I don't get what people. Again, the Hollywood Shuffle says it all.
She said that's a stupid question.
The brief synopsis of Hollywood Shuffle is each person is kind of connected to a person's past. So if you slept with 5 people, she slept with 5 people. Okay? And if she slept with 5 people, you slept with 10 people. So you got to remember that y'all swapping fluids and all that shit.
Nah, but I'm talking. No, see, you're sparing me. You're spitting me.
After Eubanks gets off the phone, Shanice, I want you to call Trap's phone so we can hear your opinion on why you think that is a stupid question. I know Shanice is cracking up when she.
So I don't like people touching me. I don't like shaking hands with people.
No,
like
but I'm
that
just saying, right? But you see how it's our pride as a man, right? We gotta let's keep it real now. As when we walk in with the club with these women, right? And your lady, right? And there's men in there that you know she slept with, right? Our pride will make us just start a fight with them. And we know that
she's no longer mine. I'm being honest.
I'm saying though,
she's yours.
What you mean she's no longer yours? You accepted her. You've been dating for a year now.
You gotta take that on the chin, boss.
Listen what I'm saying. You're not saying she could give her life to God, but not to me. I'm just honest like that.
So let me give you this scenario. It's the same situation, Eubanks, but different scenario.
All right.
Say you're in a relationship with this girl. You're together for 2 years, right? And then that situation happens. Y'all go out, and she runs into somebody that she slept with before. And she has explained and told you about this person. They don't got nothing going on or whatever. I know, but I'm saying, if he says hi to her,
listen to the city. You didn't even listen to the whole scenario. You gotta listen to
what he's saying.
If he says hi to her, and all smiley, and she's smiley too, and says hi back. Why
I'd be like, yo, what's all that about?
You know what it's about already because she told you.
Yeah, but she told me. But why are you giving them extra attention? What's going on? You get my drift? I'm just being honest.
No, I don't think that. She said, do you think that a man would tell another female he smacked her? No.
Yes, there's some guys that do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So like me, I've been in situations where, my baby mama would be around my ex from years ago. You get where I'm coming from?
Benny said, when men and women realize that we are not the same, that's when we can fully understand each other. That's the truth. Because women are not equal to us.
No.
But they want to be.
But someone, yes.
We'll have understandings of them, but we'll never understand them fully.
They got that song, Girls Are Players Too.
Yeah. They're the best. They're the best players. They're the best players. Females do shit that they won't tell their best friend.
Hell yeah.
They won't tell their best friend.
They won't tell. It's so discriminating.
They'll go to the grave with some shit.
Yo, females go to the grave with shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Females go to the grave with shit. Men ain't going to the grave with it. Men done told somebody. I don't care what he told you. Yo, you tell anybody we slept together? Yo, it's gonna come out. He's gonna tell somebody.
You better deny it.
Yeah, you better deny it.
Now, a woman will deny shit to the moon.
Hell yeah.
Be careful.
Yo, women will deny.
And worse than denying, they'll never tell. Most women will never tell on themselves.
That's right.
Why do you think that we tell on ourselves? Can I tell you why we tell on ourselves? Because we get so frustrated. Women can get frustrated and just block ourselves.
Know what it is? I'll tell you.
When we get frustrated, it just fucks our day up. So then our frustration turns into anger, and then the anger releases everything else.
For the most part, this is what happens.
I think that's my personal opinion.
A lot of times when a guy's doing something or messing around, he'll get brand new and do things out of order, out of character.
Different. Yeah.
Females will maintain character and you'll never know. So if she's a whiner, a nagger, and she be bitching all the time, but she's doing dirt, guess what? You'll never know because she's going to be consistent in character. You know what I'm saying?
I agree in that.
You'll come home doing shit different, talking different, whatever.
Hold on. Both of y'all, I want y'all to know why women are better cheaters.
Listen, who y'all be dating?
Sometimes we don't know.
We don't know.
Listen, hold on. Let me tell you how women are better.
And then as soon as we leave, you're talking about we're bad men.
Listen.
When we find out who you are.
Hold on. Listen. Women are better cheaters because men ain't gonna snitch on the women. But guess what?
The women that snitch out the bed.
Blow it up. They'll blow their whole shit up.
What little Kim say? Blow you up to your girl like an army grenade.
Hey, yo, little Kim wasn't playing when she said that. She said, I throw a grenade, blow you up to your girl like an army grenade. She said in the pictures, Texas. She said in everything. Matter of fact, let's meet up. Here's some of his drawers and shit. Yo, little Kim was vicious.
I gotta go.
All right, brother. Hey, yo, but I'm just saying, you know why it's a two-way street? See, have you ever been with a female, right, in a relationship, and you seen a girl that you slept with, and she knows you slept with, but you and the girl are cool now, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you say hi to her. Does that start a fight?
Of course it can.
So why when a female sees a man and they will just culturally walk by and they go, oh, hi to the man?
That's them and that's how they do, and the difference between us.
Can I have a female answer that question and be real? Because let me tell you something. If a man is with his woman and we at Walmart and I see a girl that I used to date or I had a sexual intercourse with and you know about it and I go, oh, how you doing? 9 times out of 10, that starts the fight. Why you say hi to her?
Yeah, I want to rebuttal to Shanice's comment. Shanice said it sounds like you should know who you're dating before you get to
confirm your relationship.
That's very true, but at the same time, a lot of people don't share their history, especially if they got a history like that, and they're liking this person and the person likes them.
Yeah, who's gonna come in a relationship right up the top? Hey, yo,
I was telling a story. Wait, hold on. I was telling a story earlier, but I'm not saying no names, and I'm not dogging this person. But there's a girl that I grew up with. She got down. You hear me? Cooler than a motherfucker, everything. She got down. Yep, answer that. She got down, but she got married to somebody.
Yes. Good morning, Miss Shanice Hall. That's what we got on the line right now. So we ain't got to get this texting because you text too. Then you might start using big words on us and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we X out the big words and we bring you right here, right there, pop. You know what I'm saying?
Shanice had me laughing. I can hear her through the comments.
No, but so
because I'm just trying to figure out who y'all be dating.
What do you mean? So what aspect do you mean in that matter? Because I'm gonna break it down for you.
Because you guys are over here talking about, well, if I go to the club and I see all these men she slept with, bro, you're already in a whole relationship with her. If you care about who she slept with, why are you in a relationship with her? Why are you showing up with her?
All right, I'm gonna stop you. You never told me that she slept with 3 dudes on the east side, 4 dudes from Chad, 4 dudes from. I never knew this. So you know, hold on. Let me cook. How they say, let me cook, Chinese. Let me cook. So now, when you get involved with in a relationship, one female off the top says, yo, I dealt with mad dudes. Yo, I want you to know that right now. I slept with mad dudes. Bop. I sucked mad. Let me cook.
Yeah.
Who's gonna say that and think that they're gonna get in a relationship with this man?
Yeah, Uncle Benny.
All right, so then let me cook, right?
Yeah.
Number one, it sounds like you failed to get to know this woman because that's what they mean by we need to be getting to know people. That's when you sit down and have the tough conversations with people. See, when we was young and dumb, we didn't do that. But as you get older, hello, the whole point is for you to really sit down and get to know somebody so you can see if you really want to be with them.
But what if somebody...
Right, when you got with this girl, right, how many questions you ask pertaining to what's your body count? How many men have you slept with? Do you have a promiscuous nature?
But what about when people when you ask them questions? Because a lot of times somebody's comfortable enough to tell a person everything about them or about their history and past, and they're selective about what they're sharing. That's misleading too.
That's a fact.
Both people do that, guys. But what if you're dealing with somebody that's doing that and you're put in that predicament?
Yo, I don't want to get with a woman until I slept with that woman.
I'm not trying to spin the scenario. I'm just going off of what you said because that goes both ways.
Yeah.
See how you just said, right? You don't want to get with a woman and tell her that, right?
Yeah.
So when you're talking about women, right? Imagine that might be how some women feel if they know they nasty.
I know.
She's nasty, right?
Now look what
you've been knowing she was nasty before you got with her because niggas was talking about it. All girls was talking about it.
Yeah, but now look what another woman in the chat, Yoli, one of my besties, Yoli just said, who snitches on their bodies, especially if it was before you?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, Shanice.
So people are not going to always be open with their history.
You know who don't snitch on their bodies? Promiscuous women, because they're ashamed that they've been promiscuous. If you're promiscuous, you're going to say who you slept with.
So now, how's that the guy's fault for not knowing the history of somebody he dated if you got somebody acting like that and then use her out somewhere and you see that motherfucking ex, and she's
let him cook.
She's all
let him cook.
Hee ha ha.
Let him
Why
cook.
she holding your hand, saying hi to this nigga?
Let him cook. Let him cook.
And he don't got no beef or nothing.
I'm letting you cook, right? But my point is, right, even if you see, I'm going to agree with you, that is disrespectful if she's given a, she had a past with. But getting back to you not know who she slept with in her body count, then that just means, right, that we need to start looking at ourselves and taking more time to get to know people before we give them our body, give them our time, give them our commitment. So that still falls on us because we be rushing to get to know people, to sleep with them, to give them our body, to rush into commitment, and we didn't take enough time to really get to know who they was. Then we're mad, we're bitter, who they are, start falling out in front of us.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And I think this, and I'm gonna say this. Yo, I don't want to meet some woman that don't know me, right? And tell her, because I know that I slept with a lot of women that's gonna derail her for even thinking about anything with us. You don't think so, Shanice?
All right, so here's my thing, right? And I'm not every woman, right? We all think differently, right? But that's part of maturing. Like, okay, if you're not that person now, and you was then, right? We was all young and dumb at the time. And there's just, not to be rude, but there's different reasons why people sleep with so many other people, whether they lack love within themselves, they have been sexually abused, niggas get money and think they players because women start throwing crotch at them all over the place and they lack. So there's a lot of reasons why people could be promiscuous or be nasty in nature, period.
Oh yeah, she's cooking. That's cooking. Oh yeah, cause oh no, go ahead.
Because so Uncle Benny, I wanna get at what some Uncle Benny said in the chat a minute ago, and that was some real shit. So say there's a couple in a relationship, but she's out chilling with her girls. She's in a committed relationship, but she sees one of her exes, one of her girls say hi to her ex. The girls be mad at each other.
Oh yes, yes. Because the girls, but
why
the guys
you mad
do
about
too.
a guy that you're not dating no more?
I'm mad if you say hi to my ex. I'm mad if you say hi to my ex. No, it depends. It depends on terms.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Like, I'm talking about some like trying to
flirt and shit.
If one of the girls like, you don't mess with him, girl, you're with this nigga. Like, oh, what up, y'all?
Oh nah.
No, see, but that's right. Because that's not a friend then. That's not a friend then. Because why we need to be coochie sisters now? That don't make no sense. Why we gotta be coochie sisters?
That wasn't the exact.
That makes no sense. She ain't my friend.
I just spun it like made it funny, but no, what Uncle Benny was saying, he was like, yo, women do get mad at each other over somebody from the past, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they're with somebody else, they could be married and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They could be married and everything. Like, oh, why you talking to him?
Yeah. You got married and you moved down and you with your man, you swimming. Nah, but I'm just saying, but like Shirley said, if that was my friend, she wouldn't even want to go after my
Wouldn't even look at, well, not to be rude, if your friends like sisters, right? Because my friends, if you're a friend like that to me, you're my sister, right? I'm not messing with no man you mess with because we coochie sisters. I could have just put it down. We could have just did that. If I wanted that, he already had with you. This goes back to what homeboy said. Once I'm with him and you see him, we don't fuck together.
Yeah, he said that.
Goes back to gym class. They teach you that in gym class. That's a whole pyramid of when one person sleeps with us, you don't fuck with those people too.
Yep.
All right, so back to my original question of the day. Can a man or woman date and marry a man or woman that slept around?
Yes.
Yes, you can, because if you're willing to accept that, then yes. And my whole thing, that person actually changed, because like I said, when we're young, we could be dumb. And this person, all right, for example, right, say a girl was molested, right? She grows up, she be promiscuous because she don't see no love in herself, none of that, right? But like something clicks and she changes and she finds her not that person no more. Does she now deserve love?
And
hold on, Uncle Benny's clicking in.
And what you just explained right there, even though I didn't name that, I was talking about, and I'm happy for her though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Uncle Benny.
Good morning.
All right, I got Shawnice is on the phone, and you know Chief's here.
I got a bit for me. That's all. I'm hiding in the closet. Coming out the closet. I'm just hiding.
Your phone's terrible, Uncle Benny.
Uncle Benny.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, man, Uncle Benny.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go.
That's better. No, I'm saying I'm at work and I'm in the closet. You know what I mean? I'm not coming out the closet, Chief.
Whoa.
Chief, I'm just hiding in the closet, man.
Pause.
A question for Shanice. This is coming from a question here. You can answer it if you want to, or you can. But have you ever had a situation that you actually talked to a man and they told you his body count and it changed your perspective of you carrying on the relationship?
Honestly, the answer would be no, because I never talked to anyone that I didn't know beforehand, or I didn't know about them beforehand. So if I'm someone I know about beforehand and I know that you're a promiscuous person, I'm not even gonna fuck with him. Why would I do that to myself?
Right. And another question
is, we could be cool, but I'm not giving you my body.
Another question is, and I'm definitely not trying to put you on the spot, because
no, you're fine.
I wanna know these questions as well. When you say, what do you base his information of being promiscuous on? Other people's judgment talking about him, or how do you get that information?
I mean, well, I'm never one to just believe somebody based off what other people say. Like, yes, someone could tell me that, but if I ain't seen it for myself, or if I ain't been around it myself, I'm just going to assume okay, that's what you said, but I'm not going to hold no weight to that until I see some actual proof that matches it.
Facts. That's dope. I'm going to tell you right now, I love and appreciate you for you answering that question. All you guys, great day. Continue to be great. Keep.
Yep.
You as well. Now, you only said you got cut off when you was telling the story. What story was it? Because when we get cut off, I forget my story when I get cut off. I forget.
I was talking about having a kid with a promiscuous person or somebody that got a history like that. I was just saying.
Ooh.
You didn't know? Oh, yep.
I didn't know her history or whatever, and we didn't start out trying to be involved in a relationship anyway. We knew what it was.
You was just fucking in it, and then it happened.
So, due to an unfortunate situation, she ended up not regretting my son. I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying what happened. She ended up pregnant, and she let's just say there was a lot of candidates, and she got lucky with it being me. And the father that I am, basically, Fat Man's got his birthday's on the 22nd. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I responsibility of a kid with somebody I didn't know. I didn't start until after my kid was here.
Yeah.
I'm her having Facebook wars with other chicks on social media and other things, and motherfuckers is dogging my kid.
Oh.
I had to go behind the scenes and go because I know Shorty. I'm like, yo,
keep this back over because it's.
I don't care about y'all people. Can you leave this little boy alone? Oh shit, Chief, that's your son. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But she changed my life. And
we can laugh about that right now.
Because I ain't trying to.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, I just want to be clear on that. I'm not trying to dog my BMs on here now, whatever like that. But that was her life. That was her history. Shit she had going on before me. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from here. I don't know everybody's history or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, more than others, when you only got the eye to be out here smacking something anyway, you care about that shit, but you don't care because you don't care about that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I ended up in a situation like that. But she's doing well now.
Yeah.
She wanted to change the
and I wanted to say
she did a good job as far as her side taking care of my son.
I just wanted to say because I know during that era it wasn't funny.
No.
I know you. Yeah. Because I know that there was a lot of pain. Like right now, it was over now, but back then I know that was a lot and a lot of things that you understand what I'm saying. So that goes into play when if Shanice, I think this. Right, this is how my personal opinion. I think that I could date a woman that's been with men if how it was. You understand? Does that make sense? Like if she slept with Joe Smo here, Yeah, she didn't figure it out. Then she slept with Joe Smo here. She didn't figure it out. Then she slept with Joe Smo, had a couple kids here, didn't figure it out. Then she slept over here and didn't figure it out. But if you were sleeping, dung, 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 I can't lie. And then if you got
so what you're saying is if she went through like some failed relationships, not necessarily being promiscuous, but like, okay, this didn't work, and she meets some other guy, tries to work it, and that don't work. Are you saying it like that? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Like she was dating a couple guys and it didn't work out. They were sleazeballs, or it was just a, you understand what I'm saying? I can understand that. But if you was just sleeping around because you thought
being in relationships is different.
And then you was cheating. See, I'd rather deal with a woman that been sleeping around than a woman that's been cheating out all her boyfriends. That if you're known for cheating, I'd rather deal with a woman that slept around. I don't care what nobody says. Than a woman that's been deceitful and that's just me.
Right, but here's why I'm gonna agree with you on that, right? Coming from a man's perspective or a woman's, right? Because here's the ideology I hold. You have to watch how other people treat other people because they have that same potential to treat you the same way. So if you see her cheating on all her men, best believe if she get with you, you a candidate to be treated the same exact way.
Right. Now, do you believe? Now, do you believe in? Just hear me out, Shanice. If a woman deals with a man that's in your circle, like if you didn't work out, right, and she says, "All right, I want to go fuck Chief," is that cool?
I mean, if I ain't been with him in years and she wants my
no, please. Why are you putting years in this? Who said years? I just asked you a question. I said nobody put up no timestamp. I said, Shanice, after you was dealing with Joe Smo, can you deal with his friend right after? Or somebody in his circle?
His friend? Hell no. Because first of all, why the fuck am I looking at your friend? Because now you should be looking at me like, bitch, how long was you looking at my friend? Was you looking at her when we was together? And when did y'all get that? Because now I got questions.
You got questions. You understand what I'm saying?
I got questions that I need answers because you niggas been acting like slaves because they know where I left him and all of a sudden, or he left me, right? And all of a sudden I'm with your friend. No, that's weird energy.
Hell, that's weird energy.
Ain't your friend.
That's weird energy.
Check it out. Uncle Benny, for y'all that didn't read in the comments, Uncle Benny just asked a good question. He said, is there a number that you could come to when somebody says their body count that you'll say, no, I'm all set?
Oh my God. Yes, I got a number in my head that I never tell nobody. I got a number in my fucking head that I swear to God I never tell nobody. I never tell you, man. I do got a number. I do got a fucking number, bro. I got a number, bro. I figure I got a number, bro.
Hey, I be wanting to know. I'm like, I don't like knocking at the devil's door. So
I know, man. Hey, can I say this? And a man that's been in relationships. And yo, every time I went through a woman's phone, it hurt me. Yeah. That's when I realized.
So you know what?
Hold on. Let me cook. Can I cook? All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna cook first, and I'm gonna let you cook. So this is so I don't lose my chain of thought, because I lose my chain of thought fast. So what I'm trying to say is this, right? That I lost my. I really did lose my chain.
You talk about how every time you went through a woman's phone. Huh? You talk about how every time you went through a woman's phone.
Oh, all right, yeah. So every time I go through a phone, right? I learned two things. I learned that all women cheat, right? And I realized that do never go through a woman's phone ever again in your life, Trap. And I have never did it. I'm not doing it ever again. I tell my sons, don't ever go through a woman's phone, bro. Don't ever do it, bro. Whether you might find she got some old pics of her and her yo.
A dick pic collection. They got a private file on there.
Oh God.
All right. So you know what? So now let me.
You motherfuckers.
And now I need to cook, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you cook.
Ask you the same way, right? The same way y'all men ask us why we keep picking pookies, right? Why you keep picking bitches that cheat on you? Because I was in a 12+ year relationship that ain't never cheated. I don't even believe in cheating. If you don't have damn someone, be woman enough and man enough to let them know that. So why are you picking women who you gotta worry about their souls, worry about if they cheating, worry about if they got dick pics? Because when a woman loves you and respects you, she ain't saving no dick pics. Ain't no niggas hollering at her. There's nothing in her phone to get lying about. Matter of fact, here's the fucking combo to my phone. And if I feel like, right, I gotta go through your phone every fucking day, why the fuck we together? That's lack of trust.
Wow, man.
And if you ain't got no trust, you ain't got no foundation.
And she cooked all the meat. Pause. She cooked everything, man. You just cooked everything. You cooked everything. That's why you cooked everything. There's nothing. I gotta bake something now. You cooked everything. You cooked everything. I gotta bake something.
No, listen, I'm not trying to cook. I'm literally just being honest and serious. This is why I was laughing in the chat, because it's like, what y'all saying ain't making no sense. It's who you pick and who you choose. Like, who the hell y'all been picking?
Sometimes you don't know who you pick and choose, even when you're trying to get them to know them a little.
You know what, Chief? And that's true. And that's true. Because I found that out in the long run, that I did not realize who I picked until I realized who I picked.
Right.
So I understand that, but that's my point of, right, learning from my past relationships to take more time with people, to really get to know them, to see them in all their seasons, to see if you really want to do this with them.
See, like another situation of mine is like, all right, say you a person and you semi-private if you're single and you're out on your own doing your thing, like you're not putting everybody in your business. You're not gonna go to this person or who's such and such, because as soon as you do that, now
everybody knows your business. So that's another thing about research.
If the person's not telling you themselves who you would want to hear it from first.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But nobody knows your business or sees you sliding or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And another question to add to what you just said, right? Yeah. And to ask Shanice a question, right? Men say, right, I'd rather know who you slept with than hear it from a man. And I want to tell y'all women this, and I'm keeping it 100 with you. I ain't being funny and being real. Yeah. Because us men, right? We tend to go overboard and we tend to make jokes. You don't understand this. You don't understand that as men, you were very, very we're very brutal when it comes to stuff like that with each other. Y'all don't get it on the outside. Like, why are you taking it so serious that I didn't tell you that I sucked Chief dick backwards? Because Chief told me that you sucked his dick backwards and you never sucked my dick backwards. So no, you're laughing.
Now see, that's why
I can't cook you laughing.
She might be laughing at you while you're saying that. She's like, he told you that.
Yeah, he told me that. And he added shit. He told me that you and him fuck Vanessa Del Rio. You and him, I'm serious. So now you're going, damn. But he just cooked. We're just cracking and this is what men do amongst y'all. Y'all ain't here.
He be like, that's a nigga. Be like, that's you.
Yeah. As soon as I get in an argument with Tia, shut up, man, and go home and get my leftovers, boy. Hey, she likes it when you roll her over to the side. Everybody in the house is laughing at the Kai game.
Yeah, you said
they're sitting there. Now I gotta go home and here you are on your side. The fuck out. I don't believe in that shit, man. See, that's the shit that we gotta go through. See, y'all women don't understand. This is what men do to each other, Shawnees. So can you understand, these men be cooking each other. Oh my God, they really would say that in front of everybody. Yes.
So now back to the scenario I brought up earlier. You're out. I mean, you was like, even if you ain't friends with the person, but you know this nigga, and you got mutual peoples and shit.
Yep.
And he fucked with your girl before, and you know that they see each other and they're both smiling so much.
Oh my God.
They don't have no conversation.
I got another scenario, but Benny's on the phone because I know Benny got a scenario. What's up, Benny?
Hey, I've always wanted to ask this question, and I'm glad I got a female on the line as well to pitch in. If somebody on the street tell you something about your significant other, and when you confront your significant other about it, and they say, "Oh yeah, that's true," do you consider that lying or just upholding information? What do you fall that on?
Oh my God!
I mean, that depends. Have you ever brought up that topic before and they lied about it? Because for example, right, if you never asked about it,
so you're not supposed to tell us about your body count.
For us, was the question that you're asking was it before, was it during us? Because if anything was for me, right, I'm not worried about anything before me. Because if I keep worrying about everything before me, we ain't never gonna have a good relationship. So I'm worried about from the time we started until wherever we keep going.
I gotta stop you, Shanice. But you just said that you don't care about nothing before you. But I have mad body. You just said that you don't want a guy that deals with mad bodies before you. So now I have mad bodies before you, right? You're telling me.
He brought up something different. He said he's asking a question, and I'm like, if he held back the information in that line, and what I'm saying to you is, if I didn't ask about it, and I didn't really know about it, and it's before us, like, should it be something I'm concerned about? I'm not understanding. Like, I think you need to give more context to what they're asking, what is the question about, what does it deal with, and is it really important to your current relationship now?
You hear that, Benny?
I swear I did. I was taking it all in.
All right.
Yes, I was. I'm absorbing.
All right.
And another thing is, before I hang up, everybody on this, in the comments, as well as Shanice on the phone, you, Chief, everybody's eating. But all I want to say is, who's cooking for Thanksgiving so I can eat? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me get.
I'm eating. Nah.
No, but dead serious, Shanice. I'm glad you called in. You got great insight. That's why I tell you, Trap. Your comment section, the people that watch, they're dope. What I tell you all the time, they're dope.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody else get this type of content.
Nah, definitely.
For one thing, you give them a platform to actually run their mouth and be their self. Other platforms make you want to fall into a box.
I see a lot of
box here.
Benny. I see a lot of women in the comment right now. They're saying that they don't care about nothing before them. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
They don't.
Know what's funny about that? I would love for them to uphold that because that does not happen.
That doesn't happen.
I just look at that situation, not really lying.
But of course, right? Because some women don't care about you before them. They care about who you're gonna be for them, how you're gonna show up for them. We've all been different people in different relationships, and different people bring out different things in us in different relationships. Like, there could be a nigga doing well, and he only wanted to do well because he knew that the woman he was with expected the best out of him.
Hey, Shanice, I got a question.
I'm not taking anything away from a man who does well on his own, but like I said, just like a woman can get with a man and want to level herself up because she's the type of level he's on, and she want to match that.
Hey, Shanice, I got a question. Have you always been the way you are right now, or you learned to be this way?
Some things I learned, but I've always been older than my age, to be honest.
All right, so what he's saying is, if the man that you was in a relationship with 12 years was here right now, can he say, yo, she was always this communication, she was always this understanding of man and woman, and we used to communicate just like she's communicating right now? Would he say that right now?
Honestly, I've always been big on communication because growing up, I watched my mom lack the ability to communicate in a relationship. So yes, for example, even before me and him broke up, you know how I never knew this to be true until I went through it. You know how they say a woman leaves before she ever leaves?
Yes, yeah, I heard that.
Before we ever even broke up, right? I was literally taking the time to talk with him like, yo, this is what's happening. This is what's not working. And if it don't stop, I'm telling you right now, I feel in my bones we're not going to be together. So I don't sit here and do not communicate because communication is big for me. My emotions, how I feel, like I need to talk about that. Because if I don't, I guarantee you nobody in this house is going to be fucking happy. So I'm very big on communicating like what's wrong in our relationship, especially if I love you and I want to do my best to make it work.
Yes. So you believe that a woman that don't communicate really don't love you? Because she don't communicate.
I feel like, I'm not saying that like if you don't love someone if you don't communicate. You gotta have to communicate. They don't know how. They might really love you, but don't know how to properly communicate.
And that's the same way with men.
So I'm not gonna say that, but what I'm saying is,
I'm gonna say not even for men.
I'm gonna do my best to make sure it works.
I'm not even gonna say for men. I'm a bad communicator. I'm not even gonna talk about anybody else. I'm gonna say for me, because a lot of times I didn't know how to communicate. Go ahead, Benny. I'm sorry.
Hey, Shanice, have you ever taught anybody what you're saying now? Like any of your friends, have you ever taught them that, and they actually said, you know what? Let me try this. Have you ever done that?
I mean, I'm not gonna say like I taught somebody, but like when we have conversations, I'm very honest with my friends. So like, yo, did you tell him that? Okay, well, if you didn't tell him that, how's he supposed to know how you're feeling or what you think if you don't tell him that? So yes, I'll say about communication because I feel like, right, communication matters in all relationships, whether it's friends, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your parents. Communication
like Miss Jackson said, communication is learned. So even for you people that don't know how to communicate and keep using that as a crutch or an excuse to keep being a savage, that's not cool. But you gotta learn.
That's a shot at me. That was a shot at me. That was a shot.
Last question
You
before
gotta
I
learn to
leave,
communicate
Shanice.
at some point.
Now that's the truth.
Shanice, how do you feel about men and our communication? Do you think we do well?
But see, that's a question that I can't really just label a yes or no because every man is different, just like every woman is different. There are men out there who are excellent communicators. Hell, they might even know how to communicate better than a woman. And then there are some men out there who do not know how to communicate. Just like there are some women out there who can communicate well and some of them don't. So every situation is different.
So some of them men that might communicate.
Because everybody says a man don't want to communicate or can't communicate. I'm glad you deciphered that.
But hold on, Uncle Benny. Hold on, Shanice.
Right? We have to take into our mind that what Chief and them were saying earlier is that men and women are different, right? We each come together. For me, I believe we each come together holding what the other one lacks. So whatever a man lacks, a woman has. Whatever a woman lacks, a man has, right? Women, we're more emotional communicators. Guys, they more want to stay inside their mind and think. You get what I'm saying? So like sometimes you knowing that how men are, take the time to pull that out of him. Take the time to sit down and have a conversation with him and pull it up out of him.
All right, so
and then if he can't communicate with you, then you figure out how you want to take that from there.
All right,
that's dope. I'm getting ready to leave right now. I'm just gonna say one thing, Shanice, your man's lucky. Peace.
Hold on, Uncle Benny.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say like with that communication thing, I'm like, what Shanice said, she was like, there's some guys that communicate better than a woman or whatever. But why, when there's scenarios or situations like that, a guy that has the ability to do that, especially if he went through hell to even learn how to do that, because like Ms. Jackson said, communication is learned. But why would a guy that has the ability to do that get looked at? Oh, you're too sensitive. You're too in tune with your emotions. This dude's using his words instead of punching holes in walls, or maybe even punching you, or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? Breaking tables and doing destructive shit because he's able to use words to express exactly how he feels. But then that shit gets overlooked, or you get looked at.
That
You
comes
get looked
into
at
tune
like,
with
you're too sensitive.
women wanting us to be the tough guy. They want us to be the protector, the tough guy. I don't know if they really.
Yeah, but if somebody's able to use words,
you know what I mean?
But this is what I'm saying, Uncle Benny. If somebody's able to use words to explain how they feel versus acting out in any way, whether what it was, cheating, domestic abuse, or whatever, why is that looked at as not being tough? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would that be looked down upon?
And that's me all day. That's me all day long. So whatever they look at me in a different light, I don't really care. But that's me all day. I don't care what people think too much. Really don't.
And I don't want to cut nobody off right now, right? But I want to just say this, right? I was just sitting here thinking about myself and my communication skills, and I started thinking about, right? A lot of us as men, right? Yo, we don't know how to communicate. You know why we don't know how to communicate?
We wasn't taught.
Because we wasn't taught by our mothers how to communicate. For one, because we was distanced from our mothers, right? Secondly, most of us grew up in institutions where we had to communicate with law enforcement. So most of us grew up in institutions. And I'm not using this as a crutch. I don't want to use this. I don't want to. And I was sitting there saying, I don't want people to say, nah, he's using. No, because just imagine, right? A young man going to prison, right? For a long time in his life, but before he went to prison, he didn't know how to communicate because he didn't even have a mother. You understand what I'm saying? So now, right, he learns how to communicate in prison for the last years. So now he comes back to society. This is what's going on right now.
You don't deal with people how you was dealing with people.
Yes, because you're so used to yelling and screaming at the CO. Everything that you train your body. People think that you're supposed to. I don't know.
You're saying some real shit. Because I seen niggas do a lot of time, come home, right? And as far as they're dealing with people, everything's a barter.
I'm getting nervous.
Everything's a barter. Like you're still dealing with people like you're two from one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's under circumstance like that.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
And then we're looked at as weird, like, and you should look at and that sometimes is hurtful.
Right.
People don't understand that when you say that to people that been in prison, and it's like a me. I'm not saying everybody be trying to do this, but it's like you're trying to belittle me. Like you're trying to say like what? Why? It's like, yo, instead of having some kind of intelligence in your mind to say, nah, his mind's been trained in prison how to communicate like that. You understand what I'm saying? You in jail, you have to learn how to lie, cheat, and steal in prison, man. To survive, man. You have to learn them remedies to live, bro.
So what you do is, if you're that deep in it, and for somebody that's in that situation and they communicating on jail time, you might just have to write your girl a letter.
Hey, yo, you're laughing,
you
right?
living in the house together with you, like, I gotta write you a letter. I can't talk to you.
Hey, yo, you're laughing.
I gotta write you a letter.
I really did that.
Yo, for real? That's real, yo. That's real.
Swear to God, bro.
I can't talk
because
to
you know.
Let me write this letter. I'm gonna say.
I feel like that. I felt that I can get what I want to say out more.
But that helps though. Even the ability to write, even if you can't say that to that person.
I was belittled because of that, though. You wrote me a letter? Yeah. Who the fuck writes? I'm not reading.
That's like sending a long ass text message. I ain't reading that shit.
I ain't laughing with you.
No, you know what though? I definitely want to.
I'm not laughing with you about that.
I want to piggyback off what Chief was saying, talking about how we expect men to open up to us, but then chastise them and not call them men for not opening up. I really need y'all to understand that. I'm sure y'all probably been around a lot of women that think like that, but not all of us think like that. Because if you're smart enough to understand, right, as humans, whether you're a man or a woman, right, emotions don't apply to just men and women. And how we feel is emotion. So men have emotions just like women have emotions. And I can't say you're lacking being a man because you're expressing what's inside of you. Hell, even our Abba, even God has emotions. So why is a man not supposed to have emotions and then we treat them as weak? But then we also have to realize that calling you weak, if a woman calls you weak, that's because society has ingrained that in her. Doesn't society tell you what the man's supposed to be? Oh, he can't cry, he can't this, he can't that. If he does, he's weak.
Yes.
So for most people, right, they'll suck that in and hold that as truth. When if you're really smart, you know that as humans, right, not men, not women, but baseline as humans, because we're all humans, we all have emotions. Period.
That's a fact.
So me, I have two sons, right? I talk with my sons all the freaking time, and I let them know, like, yo, you're allowed to express yourself. I don't care how that looks. Because at the end of the day, right, you're just a human with emotions. And I let them know that if they do not express themselves, right, it will show up in them messing up relationships, them messing up relationships with their children, them being messed up on the inside.
Well, that's
so you are with females who don't let you express yourself, then maybe you need to figure out your situation.
Hell yeah, that's dope that you teach your kids that. But just like Yoli said, and her son's much older than yours, she taught her son that. She said her son's wife just came to her recently and thanked her for teaching her son that and that ability, because that's tremendous in their relationship.
Oh, all right.
But you know what's crazy?
Hold on though. I got a question for you, Shanice. If your son was cheating on his girl, would you tell his girl?
First of all, I wouldn't tell his girl. Not for me to get into. Hold on. Wait. All right, no, y'all don't laugh. Because at the end of the day, right, y'all have to realize that my loyalty is to my son.
Right. Now we understand.
I understand. But
I'm laughing. But
listen, Chief, Chuck, let me be honest. I don't even raise my sons when I talk to them, right? I don't even say the word girlfriend. I say wife. Because I want to ingrain into my sons that we ain't going to be running around getting girlfriends. Get a wife. Yeah. Get that covenant. Get your blessing. Because you see how all these other men got 60,000 girlfriends, 60,000 baby mamas. Look at their life. Yeah. That's going to be you if you don't find your wife. Right.
So how many?
Even when I talk to my sons, I don't say things like, oh, your girlfriend. I be like, your wife.
Yeah, but hey, what I'm saying is, right, that if your son is cheating, this is what I tell women that always especially when you see them women that's always talk about men that cheat, right, and they got sons, right, and I go, yo, your son got enough. Shut up. No, but you on Facebook always talking about men and your son's no good. The same men you be typing about, you're typing about your kids. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can't. I don't understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The reason why I was laughing because that was a back against the wall question, and you was like, "No, I'm not telling you." That's why that shit was funny.
Yeah, it was funny because.
No, listen. I'm only only saying that because
It was real,
I
but
take the time
funny.
to sit with my son and talk to him about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking to you about it now. You need to go home to your girl and talk to her about it. And my kids know I don't condone cheating. I really don't. I'm not that person. I tell my kids, if you don't want to be with someone, the same way you're bringing us to sneak around.
All right, but he's still cheating. He's still gonna cheat.
You don't want to be with her.
But he still cheats. He still cheats,
And if he does, right?
Yep.
Let me tell you something, right? Once my son becomes a grown man, right, I cannot force him to do anything. I could sit down and talk with him about it, let him know the consequences of his actions. But what he chooses to do as an adult, that's between him and God.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's an adult. His wife comes knocking at your house. Man, Shanice, ma, did you see? You know that your son's in the back room smashing in the spare bedroom, right? You know your grown son.
He wouldn't be in my bathroom.
All right.
You know he wouldn't.
Exactly.
No,
Shout out to them. That's them old school moms. Ain't no smashing going on in here. Yes, I'm with that. I'm right with her.
No, he's not.
But listen. So all right. So
you want to be cheating, right? You do what everybody else do. Find a hotel or something, because you ain't coming here with that disrespectfulness.
All right.
My son already know how I am.
All right.
My son would never even do that because he don't
No, you ain't running from this. You Ubered him from your house to the girl's house that you know he's at. The wife knocks on your door. Grown woman, they're 40 years old.
You said he Ubered from where?
Your house. He brought his car to your house, but because his wife got a tracker on car. So he goes to your house and goes, Ma, I need an Uber.
You're already doing too much because I'm never going to be a part of any of that shit. I'm not doing that. He ain't dropping no fucking car up here. I'm not no accomplice because I'm a woman first.
You don't know.
You think you're about to come to my house and
but Ma, you're loyal to me, Ma. Ma, you're loyal to me, Ma.
No, Shanice, you're not even letting me finish because you don't know none of this is going down. He's not telling you he's going to cheat on his wife. He just pulls up. What up, Ma?
I'm not fucking stupid. Why are you talking? I'm not a dumb bitch. I know what you're fucking with before. What's going on here?
All right, no, but
you're asking questions because it ain't making no sense. Your math ain't mathing.
So now you're gonna think for him. Because now I'm just coming over to say hi to you, and I say, Ma, I need an Uber. I'm gonna go.
No, he's not. You guys coming to drop the fucking cut off and leave. You guys saying hi?
Hey, yo, I can't understand this, right? So you're already playing detective as soon as your son walks in the house.
No, you know what? I'm not playing detective, right? Because if the situation happens, he just show up, Ma, I need to leave my car. Okay, but why? Because my whole thing is, right, if your son has never done that before, you're going to ask why, because you ain't never done that before. It's not making no sense. I think any logical person will be like, you've never done that before.
All right, he says, all right, this is logical. I'm going to a friend's house. We're going to drink. Because I'm going to...
Just logical questions. That ain't making no sense. Logical questions.
I'm going to drink. I'm going to be drinking. I don't want to drive, so I'm going to Uber here.
Where's your friends at? Because if you drinking, that's how I'm getting problem with some friends. So none of the math is not mathing. My intuition is like this ain't adding up. Nah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I just told you, yo, I'm going to have a drink. So your son came to you and said, yo, I'm going to have a drink. I don't want to drive. Me and my friends are going to have a drink, so I'm going to Uber there and I'm going to Uber back. You're going to question that? Yes, I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
It's how come you're not going with your friends? Why
because we're all going to be driving. Because we're all drinking. Yes, I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking.
Please come better.
I'm just saying you can't rebuttal that right there. If I came to you as your innocent child and said, Ma, I'm just dropping my car off here.
Oh yeah, Yoli Chop got Shanice worked up. Shanice, you probably got your shoulders in the air saying that shit.
No, I don't got my shoulders in the air. I'm just laughing because I'm like, yo, this is not logical.
They're saying I'm fishing. I'm not fishing. Use mothers are sitting there going, you don't want to. You just want to protect your sons, but that's what you just want to do. You just want to keep the womanhood going, but you just want to protect your son. I understand that. Because you don't want to call the kettle black.
My point is right that my point is I got sons, right, and I don't condone cheating. I don't care. Yes, he's my son, but I would never want him out there cheating on a girl, especially if she's a good woman. If she's not cheating on
want you to be my mommy. I don't want you. If you get ready to say that, as soon as you say that, you're my mommy, I'm mad.
Cool.
I'm gonna say, don't say mommy. Ma, whose side are you on? Ma, whose side are you on? What you mean? I cheated, she cheated. But Ma, you're supposed to be my mother.
But they mom do stuff like that.
Listen, John, so what you're essentially saying, right? If you go out and cheat on the girl, right? I should be on your side.
That's why I was saying that, because me and my mother had that argument.
I should then be on your side again, right? That don't make no sense. So now I'm teaching my son a double standard, and there's no such thing as double standard.
All right, so now that we're speaking about women, I need you to know all of that, and I want you to give me your honest opinion on this, because I some people feel a certain way. How do you feel about the black what's her name Angel Reese? She was the fashion show. She's a basketball player. She was in the Victorian Fashion Sheet this weekend, and she was the first athlete that ever did that. And just because she's black, I think she's getting a lot of backlash about it. You understand what I'm saying? Walk because she got a body and she was walking down the runway and then she's getting up. And I want to know how women feel about that.
Did she do well?
She did excellent.
About walking down the runway?
She's breaking down the
door. Because she's because what they were saying was, be able to do that. I think Stephen A. Smith or one of the sports guys was saying was she's an NBA star. Like, what was she doing? Like,
I don't know. I'm just look. This is my opinion. I'm just saying. She can fuck Stephen A. in his opinion, where he's not always right about shit, but. If she's doing something, she's the first black woman to do that, and she did well. She's opening the door for other people to be there,
right?
And you know our presence to be in that realm over there.
Yes, I
look at that.
I definitely don't have a problem with it. I watched it, and she was definitely professional of it, and she was beautiful as hell. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't like that.
Can I also add something though?
Yes, you can.
People might not be realizing, right, that the modeling place might have been checking for her. Because you have to realize that sometimes these people reach out to people's agents and be like, hey, we want her in the show. How do you know that didn't happen? Maybe they wanted her.
Because it was a bridge barrier that never been done. A WNBA star has never walked down Victoria's Secret model in a thong or panties and like that. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, don't get me wrong.
The problem is, come on. The problem. All right, let's not. All right, hold up. The problem is. The problem is not. It's not a problem, but the algorithm in the air is. Can I use that? Did that make sense?
The algorithm.
Algorithm in the air, like something like a cloud in the air. Can I? That I was trying to say, like the cloud in the air is basketball. You're known for Reese. You're known for basketball.
So what? She don't have to. She got to be one-dimensional.
Huh?
Who says she got to be one-dimensional?
Yeah. So go into selling sneakers.
Thank you.
Go into selling sneakers.
There's a lot of basketball players that do other things.
They call upon models.
Just because they call her what?
No, she said that they call upon models. Man.
Oh yeah.
So what? At the same time, she's still a woman and she finds herself sexy. Yes, I agree on that. But I'm just saying that's what the cloud is. Right. That's what some people are she's gonna get. I know she already knew that she was gonna get backlash.
But even not just for female athletes, but as long as whatever you do outside of basketball, whatever your profession, your main profession is.
All right. So
let me make this point. But I'm just saying, like outside of as long as whatever you got going on outside of your profession isn't affecting your ball playing or your craft or whatever, then it shouldn't be a problem.
All right, so what about if LeBron James was a porn star?
Wait, but before we go further to that, right, you have to realize that these basketball players, they get endorsements.
I think that
endorsements means they're going to be branching out doing different things.
I'm just asking a question, Shawnee's. What if LeBron James was a porn star?
I think the NBA will let him go because that's not what
if LeBron James wants to go be a porn star after being a big basketball player, he's fucking dumb because that's going to be too controversial for him to go back to playing basketball.
All right, so some people say, why would she go walk down the runway in a thong, right?
Yeah, but that's not the same thing. That was two different
scenarios. It's not because he's on camera having SEX. She's not having sex on camera.
Okay, all right, so what if LeBron James was a sex model? He just what
a men's Victoria's Secret,
a men's Victoria's sex model.
A men's Victoria's sex model.
Travis just wants somebody to say, yes. This is what Yoli was talking about in the comments. Yoli said, "You'll sell snow to a snowman."
I'm just saying, I was just trying to pick up another scenario, you know what I'm saying, where a high figure sports star did something different out of the realms of sports.
Well,
how would he be looked at?
A lot of times, why is this a problem, though?
A lot of times when
why is it even a conversation? We're allowed to do different things. Like literally, when you get into these spaces, right, one door opens the door for so many others. Who just goes through one door and then sees 10 other doors and be like, let me just ignore those doors?
All right, so why hasn't this door been done open then? Answer that question.
Maybe they've never done it before her. You have to realize that, right? Either Reese reached out to these people and said that they wanted her, or 9 times out of 10, the people who put the whole modeling thing together reached out to her agents and was like, hey, we want her. Right. Probably because now she's a hot commodity.
I'm gonna cook now. Watch. All right, so what I'm saying to you is the WNBA has been here for so long. There's never the reason why they have never tried this is because and then we have some beautiful women in our WNBA in our years. I can name some of them. Sue Bird. You know understand what I'm saying? I can name a few beautiful women.
So Leslie was a model.
No, but she was. I know. I'm talking about a runway, but that's what I'm saying. Wearing thongs in Victoria, because the reason why is that would have gave the WNBA a bad blemish, right? So they never tried that, right? So what they did now is just let me cook. They did a stepping stone. They said, you know what? Let's try it. And Angel Reese was the first one they tried it with.
Yeah, but
and that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. That it was a what I'm saying, Shernice, is the reason why they didn't try it before is because they didn't want to give the WNBA or the women in the WNBA all now walking down Victoria's Secret with thongs on.
Come back and not to destroy what she's done, being the first black woman to do that for them, but like there was other women models, and like you said, there's been other pretty female basketball players or whatever.
Way before her. That never tried that.
But they wasn't messing with them like that. They found a lane where they could capitalize off of this girl and make some money.
They wasn't messing with that because they couldn't try that.
The fact that everybody's overall opinion about Angel Reese anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody knows she's fly. You know She's mad tall.
Yep, they used her. Yep.
And she got a shape. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's do this. They're gonna make mad money, probably way more money than, you know what I'm saying, what she's getting paid,
because they paid her a lot. And I think if we could Google that, I think they paid her a lot probably to do that.
Because like check out like what the NBA makes off of the NBA jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the #1 selling jersey, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what they said about Shakur Sanders.
You might get a check for like fucking 20 mil, and you're like, yeah, I got a check 20 mil for my jersey. But guess what? These motherfuckers are making 350 million, 500. And then if you got the #1 jersey, like, look, you know what I'm saying?
And you're sitting on the bench like Shakur Sanders was.
You only got 50 million for that shit, but these motherfuckers done made $1 billion off you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still be happy with that $50 million check, but when you see them numbers, though, you ain't gonna be happy.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's our show, man. Sharnice, I want to thank you again for tapping in with us, man. You're always giving us a great perspective from a woman's perspective, and you know what I'm saying. And I agree with you to disagree to sometimes. And today is one of them days.
That's okay. That's the point of opinion, right? We can agree to disagree. That's an opinion, man.
Disagree, yeah. Because certain things, man. I don't. There's. Come on, man. Ain't no. You act like everybody's coming in so honest. She thinking 2025 women are just gonna sit down and say, "Listen, hey, just let me cook." Look, can I cook? She's gonna say this. Hey, my name is. Oh yeah, how you doing? Yeah, I slept with 4 guys from over here, and I dealt with your boy over here. I dealt with him too. Right? In the back of your mind, right during this dinner, right? You're telling her stop ordering, really. You don't really don't want to order another drink. Yeah, don't order another drink now, baby. Stop ordering. Stop ordering. Stop ordering. You're ordering too much now. She's telling you this, but in the back of your head, you're saying this. You're not saying this. You're just saying she's sitting there going,
this might be her last meal, so she's trying to get off.
Yeah, she's ordering the most expensive thing on the menu, man. You know that this might be your last meal, man. But Shanice, people are not doing that. That's one of the moral of the story. That's what I was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? People are not doing that.
Well, that's why the moral of my story is, right, take more time to get to know people. Because you take more time to get to know people, right, everything you're searching for falls right out. So like I said, we live in a time, right, where we're too busy trying to rush, too busy trying to have sex, too busy trying to give our bodies away, too busy trying to get into relationships. But we're not busy enough trying to get to know the person. And like I said, then we do this. We're on the internet and everywhere was crying when all the skeletons are falling out the closet because we didn't take enough time to let the skeleton fall out the closet. So I understand what you're saying, that people don't always want to be honest. And I feel like you don't want to be honest if your body count is way too big, and you don't want to be honest because even you're ashamed about it. Yeah. And I'm just being honest by saying that. Because if your body count ain't a lot, you don't got a problem saying, hey, I only been with 4 people. Hey, I've been with 5 people. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, if you got 40, 50, whatever, that's when you start getting ashamed of your own self, so you don't want to tell it. Yeah. And that just don't apply to women, that applies to men too.
Yeah, because that goes both ways, because you got to look at it, right, Shawnees? Now, that's how I said it to this guy this morning, Eubanks. I told Eubanks, I said, Eubanks, I said, listen, you got to look at it both ways, bro. Because now what if she comes in? I'm not going into no meeting no girl going, yo, man, I slept with this one, that one, and the third. That's just something you just don't do. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, man. But I do want to know, but I think there's a time and place for that.
You can't say I want to know and I don't want to know. You can't do
all right, so that's all
you don't.
I got you. So what I'm saying is, I want to know, but not at that point. Let me get to know you, and then I'm gonna find out things about you. But when things start getting serious with us, right? Because I'm gonna let you know about me too. When things start getting serious, especially once I start smacking. You understand what I'm saying? Once I start smacking, things get different. You understand what I'm saying? It's gotta come out. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if your goal was to get this meat and pause, and I was to get that cat, it happened. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So, you know what I mean? But at some point in time, this conversation has to be had. So I do want to know. But so there's a point in this relationship, in this dealings with us, that I do want to know. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're sexually active with each other. So is that fair?
So, all right, and here's what I'm going to say, right? If you do want to know, right, then make sure you don't stick yourself in her before you know. Don't let your horniness overcome you before you sit with her and ask her what's what. Because then you're going to be crying later after you stick your pickle in there and you figure out that there's a lot of pickle juice in there.
Yo, I want to say shout out to brother Kurt. He's supposed to be leaving to Panama tomorrow. He was letting us know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he didn't get a chance to address
all right, Kurt, man, you have a safe flight over to Panama, man. You definitely have a safe flight, man. Salam alaikum, my brother. And you go over there, man. Stay out them bushes, though. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about, I don't want to tell everybody them bushes things that you told me about. You know what I'm saying? But stay out them bushes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stay out them bushes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because them bushes ain't where you want to be. You know what I'm saying?